Right, let's get started, shall we? Let's ask ourselves this fundamental question before we start. What is a meme? Some say a meme is an inside joke from the internet, a picture, a video, a phrase that can be carried over to real life. But is that really the answer? A child is more than an underdeveloped small human. A beard on the outside is beautiful and staggering, but it's the beard on the inside that counts. The same goes for memes. Yes, it may be a picture on the surface, but it is so much more. It is the spirit of community among all users of Reddit, YouTube, 9gag, an icon of something bigger than all of us, something to devote to and to. Number 1. PPAP. PPAP is short for Pen Pineapple Apple Pen and a short music video from Pico Taro. Pico Taro is a fictional character made up by comedian Kazuhiko Kusaka, and some say he is modeled after the One Piece character Borsalino. What exactly is happening in the music video? A man dressed in shiny golden pajamas is sticking invisible pens and fruit together, merging them into an apple pen and pineapple pen respectively. That's it really, no magic. When a Japanese man does it, it's called art and he becomes famous. If I did that in my town, I'd get confined. It's not a metaphor for something bigger, it's literally just that. Now, why the hype? It's a simple formula really. The beat is utterly hypnotizing, the melody at the beginning is very catchy, and the lyrics, if you want to call it that, too. It just sticks with you, whether you like it or not. Because it's so simple yet catchy and easy to memorize, it had the potential to become a meme. People either imitate it or transfer the lyrics to other stuff, which is very easy to do, as you can see from these glorious examples. Doesn't it really have any deeper meaning, or isn't it supposed to tell us something outright important about this world? Certainly not. We believe PPAP was designed for one single purpose, and that is to be catchy and go viral, and it definitely excelled at that. Number 2. Harambe the Gorilla, also called Harambe the Almighty, Godrilla, Harambe our Lord and Savior, the Ever-Present, was a 17-year-old silverback gorilla who was shot at the Cincinnati Zoo in May 2016. It all started when a 4-year-old boy crawled into the gorilla enclosure. Harambe then grasped the child and dragged him around a bit before a zoo employee shot Harambe with a rifle. The footage was uploaded to YouTube and gathered 12 million views within 2 days. It was subsequently removed, but several other versions were uploaded quickly afterwards. A few days later, the incident was covered on Reddit, where it gained more than 7,000 votes and over 6,000 comments. On the same day, a petition was created on change.org, which called for the responsible authorities to hold the child's parents responsible for Harambe's death. A few days later, The Mirror published an article about the incident, and the whole story was even covered by CNN, BBC and NBC News. Why the dicks out part though? A Twitter user was so unspeakably outraged he posted a picture of himself with a gun, captioned with, "We're coming for them dicks out to avenge Harambe!" which was then shortened to Dicks Out for Harambe, thanks also to the spread through comedian Brandon Wardle and Machete.
Dicks out for Harambe!
A whole cult developed around Harambe, going so far that we now have a religion called Harambism, where you can choose to worship Harambe, but you are also free to worship any other god you like. The most important part is to love yourself and all other apes equally. Number 3.
John Cena!
How did a professional wrestler become a meme? Why can he not be seen, but yet he seems unavoidable on the internet? Let's have a look at the most interesting man right after Scott Sterling. According to Wikipedia, he is also a rapper and an actor, but most famous for his wrestling career. John Cena has won the second highest number of WWE championships ever. I am completely clueless about wrestling, however, and I think it might all be staged, so not sure if wins really count as much. In 2005, Cena released his debut rap album called You Can't See Me, after his catchphrase. The song My Time Is Now is still his entrance song. Now, there has been a number of memes connected to this man, and explaining all of it in detail goes beyond the scope of this video. Most important of all, there is the unexpected John Cena, also known as the "and his name is John Cena." There was a John Cena prank phone call where a woman got tricked into hearing the John Cena song multiple times, call after call, and then afterwards there is a normal call where they want to raise support for the US military. The woman apologizes, but the host goes, "There is a former Marine who needs your support and his name is John Cena!" This setup became famous and people would end normal videos or vines or GIFs or whatever with the "and the name is
John C.
Now another bit contributing to his fame as a popular meme is that he's known for being a hero and role model for the younger generation. He wins almost all his fights even when he has no chance. He doesn't swear, cheat or otherwise misbehave. He is also a huge anime fan and holds the record for the most wishes granted by a single man in the Make-A-Wish Foundation, with over 500 wishes fulfilled. Number 4. Kappa. If you're on Twitch on a regular basis, you know Kappa and you like Kappa, and you've probably encountered Kappa 100 times today. The grayscale face of a young chap was once used as an emote for sarcasm, but honestly, we think nowadays it's spammed as much as possible regardless of any meaning. It is just the most popular emote on Twitch. Now, who is this bloke? Is Kappa his real name, and how did his face end up on Twitch? The young man is Josh Decino, an employee of Justin TV, which was basically an early version of Twitch back in the day. Josh was one of the employees working on the chat client, and all the employees had their face uploaded as an emote for the viewers to use. Because he was by far the most attractive of the staff, or the most smug looking, his emote was used the most. The code for the emote back then already was Kappa. Josh chose it himself. A Kappa is a kind of water demon in Japanese culture, which inhabits rivers, and Josh seemed to have been a fan of that. The Kappa emote is used around a magnificent 1 million times per day. There are a few styles of the Kappa emote, such as the Kipo, the Mini Kappa, or the Kappa Ross. You can also buy Kappa shirts and mugs and God knows what. On a side note, Josh hasn't made any money from his popularity. The emote's copyright is owned by Twitch. He's got a Twitter account though. We'll link it in the description in case you'd like to thank him for his work. We're sure he'll appreciate it. Number 5.
This is not the outcome we wanted, and I'm sorry that we did not win this election.
Trigger, a word describing the thingy which makes guns shoot, and the term for something that evokes the memory of a traumatic event in your life, mostly associated with PTSD, and since a while ago also newly born as a meme on the internet. The original meaning relates to the psychological term trauma trigger. About 15 years ago, bloggers started posting warnings for potentially triggering fanfiction or topics, labeling them with a trigger caption. On April 13th in 2010, writer Susanna Breslin published an article and criticized feminazis for using the phrase too generously. Taking exactly this to a new level was Melody Hensley by stating she got real proper PTSD from a bit of cyberbullying. Just to put this into perspective, PTSD is mostly associated and experienced by no less than war veterans. It is a serious condition caused by heavily traumatizing experiences and not to be joked about. The story about her tweets was covered by various news sites because she was trivializing PTSD in a manner very disrespectful towards people seriously suffering from this condition. Triggered as a meme was first used by Ethan from H3H3 Productions as an exaggerated reaction to whatever he felt was beyond your standard level of cringy and just ridiculous. Just like Melody Hensley and others misused the term in an overly sensitive and obnoxious manner. Number 6. Drink bleach. Bleach is toxic for the human body. If you drink it, you die. So therefore, drink bleach is today's popular equivalent of go kill yourself. That's it. Number 7. Dank memes. Dank memes are the best memes, and we know we want dank memes. Has dank meme always meant good meme though? No, it hasn't. It's not certain who invented the term dank memes or if it was one person alone. Some say it originated from 4chan or Reddit, but we don't know for sure. It certainly is one of mankind's last true mysteries to be unraveled. Until that day comes, let's see what we already know. Dank on one hand is a word describing very good quality of marijuana and means something along the lines of cool. Dank has long been used as an ironic expression for memes or jokes which are overused and lost their spark. In 2013 and 14, there have been several videos and posts which explained and shaped the term of dank memes. There have been videos from YouTubers on how to create dank memes, sort of like a tutorial or guide to memes. There have been several Reddit and 4chan posts with images, not to mention posts on 9gag. In May 2016, Scumrider uploaded a clip from an Australian news show where a journalist recites the definition of dank memes. The video gained almost 600,000 views within 2 days. If you pay attention nowadays, you will see the term dank memes being used both in the original and sarcastic, but also in the new and serious way. Which of the definitions applies most to today's posts? We don't know. Number 8. Dick butt. The dick butt is everywhere you wouldn't expect it, or maybe that is exactly why you are already expecting it in the weirdest videos, gifs or pictures. For those who don't know what this meme is about, the clue's in the name. It's a humanoid penis with a pair of testes and everything, and buttocks with another proper pecker sticking out of that one. Artist Casey Green invented the dick butt in a comic in 2006. In 2007 the entry for dick butt on Urban Dictionary stated it is the weirdest thing you can think of. In 2009 there was a multi-pane Batman comic with Batman scribbling together a serious message which was then revealed to be just a dick butt. Since 2014 this meme has been primarily used for this exact effect. You would have a short gif or movie, often completely dead serious and everything, with someone writing stuff on the blackboard or writing an important note, and the last frame always reveals dick butt. Redditor SpaceCatit06 did that in January 2014 with a gif of the Russian TV show Matchmakers. The dick butt subreddit still continues to grow in subscribers to this day. Number 9. Pepe the Frog. Pepe the Frog originates from a comic series called Boys Club by Matt Fury. In a 2008 edition of the comic there is a scene with Pepe having his trousers pulled down to his ankles while going for a wass, expressing that it feels good man, an expression still frequently used, especially on Twitch. Pepe became famous as a reaction meme expressing one's feelings towards a certain topic with one crisp meme as a response. There was Happy Pepe, Sad Pepe, Angry Pepe, Smug Pepe. Users on Reddit even began trading rare Pepes, unique versions of the meme, and traded them like cards. There was even an image gallery with Pepes listed on eBay, reaching almost $100,000 before it was eventually removed. Since May 2016, however, something very sad happened to this wonderful meme. It was used by Donald Trump, and like apparently anything even remotely connected to this man, the meme became a so-called hate symbol. What on earth happened? During some speech, Clinton said half of Donald Trump's supporters were in a basket of deplorables. The next day, someone saw the open goal and, as you would, Donald Trump, or probably someone who was moderately talented in using Photoshop, altered a movie poster of The Expendables, replaced the title with the deplorables and the heads of the original actors with blokes from Trump's team, and also a Trump version of Pepe. Since then, Pepe was connected to Trump and therefore to white supremacy and all that bollocks. Huge clusterfuck on the media, and you know the rest. Since this is 2016 and everyone is offended by everything, let's hope no more utter halfwits use innocent memes for improper use. Number 10. The dab. Dabs are highly concentrated doses of cannabis, very sticky and waxy, but most of all, the dab is also a meme, which you all know. The dab is part of a hip-hop dance that involves you dropping your head with one arm raised and then snuggling your face inside the elbow of your other arm. Your one side is basically doing a very polite sneeze and the other side is telling others, back away, I might be contagious and I don't want you to catch a cold. It's a very polite hip-hop move overall, as you can see. Experts disagree on who invented the dab, but they believe it originates from Atlanta's hip-hop scene. During the summer of 2015, some artists began to feature the move in their videos or lyrics, most noticeably in the song Look at My Dab by Migos. In November 2015, Fox News stated the dab was named after a football coach called Darbo Sweeney. Others falsely reported the term does indeed refer to marijuana consumption. In May and June 2015, the YouTubers TJ Hayes and JP Sauce did a tutorial on how to do the dab, contributing further to its spread. So far, the dab has been adopted by many other very important people. Hip-hop artists, including even Jay-Z or 2 Chainz, American football or basketball athletes in the US like LeBron James, footballer Paul Pogba of Juventus Turin in Europe, Hillary Clinton during the 2016 presidential campaign, and most famous of all, Squidward from SpongeBob. Otherwise, thanks very much for watching, subscribe if you like, and goodbye.